I don't like the bottom of the door on the other side to be in the view. Whatever. I know it feels weird, like it's not set right or something. Alright, whatever. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Tarot show. Where you never know what you're gonna get. We are pulling some cards, beloved. I feel like we just put these in the wrong place. You want these? You want this one? Okay. Anything else from over here? Angel answers this one. Black Moon Lilith. What up, y'all? What up? Getting some cards out. Um, last night, or before we went to bed, the wee hours, we were kind of obsessed with rearranging our finances, trying to figure out like what is the best thing to do. Um, we've been having a conflict within self over prudence and doing the right thing and making investments debt worth it, ex, freeing up credit. I guess is the best way Spirit see it. Freeing up credit, creating credit pathways, um, freeing up credit. I guess is the best way we could say it. 8:48 on August the 24th. Is it today the 24th? I think it's the 26th, actually, the 26th. So we definitely not seeing shit right. Um, the math is complicated. I don't know why we saying that, but that's got to be a part of the energy. I wonder what is the energy, astrology, if it has anything to do with like money or finances, astrology today. And let's even just put finance. Like, what is the thing that's going on? Today's financial energy favors careful research and steady planning over impulsive spending. See, that's what for some reason we were in the energy of financial planning, researching, studying. I don't know how many people, like if you are still in working age, because obviously we have not received our riches in the physical quite yet, where we are, in a position where we don't need to be of service to meet the financial obligations. That is still on the way. Hey, Barbie, thank you so much for tapping in. Yeah, see, this is given a general vibe in finances. Best used for reviewing details, budgeting, back end financial work rather than launching major purchases. The afternoon brings clearer insights and improved process prospects for well researched decisions. Well researched decisions. Avoid letting excitement or shortcuts dictate your spending choices. That was the caution. And we actually went through that. We will tell you guys how. We spent the rising very concerned and thinking about, okay, you have a little bit of savings in the bank account. Would it be better just to let those things, that money sit there, and basically it's not doing a lot? We pinch and pinch and pinch, and before you know it, you don't have as much in there because you don't realize how much you spent. Then it was like, okay, well, we have some credit card balances. We can just put the money towards that. Because is it really saving when you carrying a certain amount of debt? It's like, I think that'll be a better use of it. So we did that. And then we freaked out. Why? I don't know. So we spent the afternoon investigating and researching. What were we researching? The last 10, 20 years, really, because it's 2026. So the last 20 years of employers. Every job, like, because I meant was in mortgage and now I am in IT, information technology, and doing contracting. So, due to market conditions, I might change this job to that job or that job or this job, growing in all kinds of factors why we might change a job. So, every time we start a new job, we always participate in the 401k plan. What does that mean? That means we have a 401k plan for every employer we've ever been employed with for the last 20 years, basically. I think it's only like one or two that we didn't do it or we took the distribution from it. That was a hunt. I don't know how many people have done that. I don't know if y'all of working age or if you're still working and you participate in your employer's 401k, if you had multiple jobs over the years, or do you have all of your retirement savings in one place? If you are not at that job anymore, they generally would take your 401k and they'll roll it over into some sort of IRA. The IRA is probably doing something. It is being invested, managed by some sort of financial company. And you can have this money over here, this money over there, this money over here, blah, blah, blah. So for us, testimony to Terrell, we went back to 2007. So that's basically 2006, actually, 2006. So it's been 20 years. And we're adding up the balances, and we were like, we did not know we had made this type of progress. Now the question is how do we get them all in one nest? Because we literally got about X amount of nests over all the employers we've been with for the last 20 years at best. I don't know what's going on with the finances, but Spirit has kind of given me a thing about getting your financial house in order. That is the vibe we have been writing. Getting your financial house in order. So the wealthy woman is coming through. Wealthy woman, they pulled this out. I did get a message they put in there, something about wealth is coming to you. So somebody could be in the mindset of finances, thinking about what you would do if you had a nice chunk of change. We were definitely thinking about it, like how we would disperse it into certain buckets. What room is it going to be placed in or housed in? Making way for something that's coming really is really on our mind. So Black Moon Lilith is coming through. I don't know what that's about. Exaltation is here. Master Manifester. Yeah, see, look. A Master Manifester. And those who have been coming back to the channel, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention over the last week or so, but the generating manifester energy has been coming up very frequently. So Master Manifester, you are manifesting something. Something's coming. So whatever you are manifesting, whatever you have been working on, definitely monetary value, that energy is getting ready to come into you. And I feel like there could be a call or a pull to get your financial house in order so that you know what you're going to do. You have a plan so that whatever's coming into you doesn't elude you or doesn't escape you, right? You know exactly what to do. You're ready. You're prepared. Yeah, look, it came right back out. Master Manifester. Exaltation. Somebody could be exalted. Yeah, Neptune energy, magic, imagination, and illusion. So I think somebody has been really working their magic. Allow your light to shine. Leo energy is coming through. We did just leave Leo season, and now we are in Virgo. And Virgo is a earth energy, right? It is like that Taurus, that Virgo, that Capricorn energy. Capricorn being the CEO of the zodiac, very business vibe, very business minded, uh, rooted, very much pentacle money type of vibe. So in this energy, I'm picking up something about your manifestations and the energy that you've been putting out is being returned to you. It could be being made tangible. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. What up, Celeste? Thank you so much for being here. What up, Rogue Phoenix? Thank you so much. What up, Barbie? What up, Coach? Thank y'all so much for coming through. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Anybody else feeling the vibe of like, money? It's giving money. It's giving tangibility. Your energy that you have been expending, like, of course, Gemini, I'm picking up, like, even from, like, the beginning of the zodiac year, right? Aries being the first, that's that fire, that passion, coming through. Emperor energy as well, but then you got Gemini, aligning your heart and your head and making the decisions that are really aligned with your heart's desires and really having faith going into the water season of Cancer. And then Leo really pushing through, just shining, showing your strength. And now I'm picking up solidarity. Oh, we missed Taurus. We skipped right over Taurus, like being bullheaded and like really moving forward in a strong and major way. I feel like this is that time, and we are in August, the end of August, going into September. The fall season is coming in. I'm picking up harvest season. Right? Thank you, Celeste. Cause y'all don't be having your girl out here like she by herself. What? I feel harvest season coming. Right? It's like you gotta start preparing to harvest, and you don't prepare for your harvest when harvest season is right there. You have to start the preparation, the planning. So before the wealth even comes into you, is making sure you are arranging things and you know exactly what you're going to do when it arrives, is delivered to you. It's like it's put in your hands, and now you're not shocked like, oh shit, but you know exactly what you're gonna do with it, how you're gonna distribute it, how you're gonna allocate it. That's not what we're picking up. You are manifesting, a master manifester, and your shit is coming. Neptune energy is here. I wonder what Neptune is doing. What is Neptune saying today? Astrology today. Let's see, Neptune. What is Neptune saying? Neptune, didn't we just say starting going back to the fiery energy of Aries? We picked that up. Neptune is currently transiting through the fiery sign of Aries, inspiring bold, passionate, and pioneering action, though it also carries a risk of impulsive idealism. So watch being impulsive. Yes, it is sitting in Aries. And we talked about dreams, spiritual inspiration, illusion, and merging with the identity of personal conviction. And we definitely see your magic, imagination, and illusion right here. Of course, Neptune, right? And yeah, behind that is the sun energy of Leo. But right now it's sitting in the fire energy of Aries. And I was picking up, they told us Aries go back to the beginning of the new year, the zodiac new year, which is Aries, starts with Aries. So that's beautiful. So Neptune is in Aries, and we have this whole thing. Oh, look, today's sky features minor quincunx. That's funny. I want to look that up because I want to make sure I know what it means. But aspects between personal planets like the sun Leo and giving me Leo energy, which is connected to the sun, and Mercury with Neptune, which can temporarily cloud practical judgment or create mild confusion between everyday facts and big ideals. So, if you are having some confusion over what to do with your money, which way is the best way to solve something, make sure you do a lot of research before you just jump and make a decision. That's what we had to do, right? So, still working through it, but that's the energy we've been picking up. Great day, Imana. I'm definitely hearing money matters. They're saying plan accordingly. Plan accordingly. And money matters, plan accordingly. So the harvest season is abundance. Abundance. I was attempting to say harvest season is upon us. But for somebody, harvest season is abundant. What's that? Seasons of wealth. Yeah, look at that. It's getting ready to be a season of wealth for somebody. Can y'all see that? Seasons of wealth. Wow. It says abundant expansion. Didn't they say the word abundant? We hadn't looked at these yet. Y'all seen it? Abundant. We didn't say shit. The spirit said it. So somebody is getting ready to go through a change, metamorphosis, and we see rooted and grounded, and we mentioned that with this earth energy of Virgo. Being rooted, grounded. So we're going to leave that there. Seasons of wealth coming through. Something with the water. Spiritual. It's a physical manifestation of your spiritual flow. You have generated this fire energy, right? Your passions, and you have done well. It's giving thoughts, the mind, solutions, thinking. Look, didn't we just say mind, thoughts, solutions, mind, the flow? So definitely mind energy. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega who brings the message to us and through us for the sake of self-edification, nourishment, strengthening to bear the yoke that is upon our shoulders. We seek to overflow, that it goes out onto your wheat field, that they receive it, that they are edified and strengthened and nourished, beloved, to bear the yoke that is upon them, to carry the weight of their harvest season, okay? I pray that we meet in the middle. Good decisions for lasting wealth and longevity, right? That is often the goal, is building wealth, legacy, and wealth is not just your money. It is spiritually sound, emotionally, mentally sound, physically sound, and yes, financially sound, like security on all 5 levels. 5 pillars of wealth, 5 pillars of success. And it starts with the spirit first, your creativity, the ability to believe, to feel your heart's desires, and to know that you can do it. You take the actions towards it, you put out the energy, and it shall return onto you. The law of cause and effect. We cause and effect. Work your magic then. If the spirit shows you what you can do, your imagination, you can do it. They will perform it through you. This one. Yeah. The conduit. You are a conductor. The conduit. Like, you are the mechanism to bring these spiritual manifestations through. They are using you. They show you. You know you're magical. Your imagination is just your vision, your spiritual visions, right? They show it to you. And they can perform it through you. That's what I'm picking up. The magic of Neptune. And look, abundant assembly. So abundance is coming together, or you coming together with other people. And we see the student. The student is giving Neptune kind of energy. The student and the teacher, the seeker and the sage. So I don't know if you're going to come together with another person. Maybe you will be seeking, financial assistance or management advice from a person. We were thinking that. We were like, damn, I really wish, that the spirit would send us a person that we could trust to kind of talk through some of these financial options with. We just used our Google search and read a couple of articles, and that really helped us make a decision, like, should we do it this way or do it that way? Like, which way would be the right thing? What up, Intuitive Interactions, aka she is the fave godmother with the T, my little sis, aka Buki. What up, sister? Thank you so much for tapping in. Look, guidance, teacher, communication, and connection. Did we just not say we saw the student? And we said Neptune energy is given as the student, and the teacher is given the seeker and the sage. And you could be connecting with somebody that's going to help you figure out what is the best thing to do with this wealth. I feel like somebody may need to just talk about it in general. What is it that the spirit is showing you? Like, if the spirit went ahead and dropped them millions, that billion on you, I'm just saying, I'm not going to limit your coin. I'm just not. I'm not going to limit what the spirit could do. I mean, people hit that shit and they get that mega meal, that bill coming through. What? A lot of them people you would see, it's been coming up on my page for some reason. People who hit for a couple million and fuck around and be broke in a couple years, you would be sitting over there like anybody else would be living in the French Riviera, lotto stud, instead of you back over here working at Bros barbecue shop. You know what I'm saying? You would be a scene off a Friday. No way, no way. What would you do if the Most High God drop that bill on you? I mean, the Most High God throw 777 millions on you. I don't even know how to say it, but they dropped that 77777, that mega wealth on your ass. What would you do with that kind of cash? What would you do? So shit, the first thing, look, we ain't saying shit. Exactly. Empowerment. The unseen and the seen converging. Spirit to the physical. Personal power in the flow state. You in the flow state and your shit start flowing. Okay. Which one? This. Evolution, everything finna change. Expansion, the next steps. Does that say up level vibes? They said what they said. Well, just let the cards speak, okay? The Most High God sends you through this. 3 and 9 is 12. 32 is 5. That's a change. Change and evolution. Empowerment and evolve. Next level expansion. I think expansion came out twice. Seasons of wealth. Abundant expansion. Minding the flow. Or does that say mend the flow? Either way, it's giving mind energy, yo. Distortion. Falsehood. Alter reality. Fake stories. So be careful of the illusion. What are the things you telling yourself that may not exactly be real? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people forget, you get a downpour of abundance like that, you got to pay taxes on that shit. The more money you come across, the more problems you see. People acting funny, acting like that shit is forever and not spending responsibly, not finding a way to build or make it repay or to continue to grow. Some people get that shit, quit their job and be like, I'm out, I'm about to go. And that might not be the way to go. Just may not. Akashic Records, Soul's Journey, Past Lives, Sacred Knowledge. So you are a person, you definitely are tapped in, right? Your soul's journey, this change, right? Not only just change like coin, but it's something with change, evolution that's here. 5 is 32, empowerment, but that's change. I'm seeing past lives. It could be the return of your energy from past lives. Like you could be calling in your generational wealth, your ancestral wealth. It could be just your personal, like everything that's like you met working at magic. I call back my wealth, all of my energy from every timeline, every place, every person, every event, from anywhere in creation. I call it back onto self, onto the present. Baby, that wealth hit you from all of them places it come in. You better have something to do. It's give and make it pay your dividends. That's what I'm hearing. Plan. You better have a plan. You better know. You better have a plan. You better know. I'm hearing ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down, down the It reminded me of the sister's message today, Intuitive Interactions, where she was talking about how you care so much for other people and carry other people-ish, where you forget about yourself. That's a lot of energy that you have expended, whether you were paying with coin, whether you were paying with your time and your attention, with your affection, compassion. All of that energy returns back onto you when you call it back and you start focusing on what's good and healthy for you. Yeah. Checkpoint, feeling tested, past or future, a new vibration. Definitely a new vibe coming in. You on a new vibe. You might have went through a checkpoint. I feel like I'm going to have to check the dinner in a second so it don't burn. We got some brown rice and some salmon in the oven. I know it's late to be eating. Infinite possibilities, galactic families in the womb of Gaia, deep healing. Earthing, being held, cocooning. That earth energy is definitely heavy. The number 3. 19 is sun card energy, starseed, cosmic connection, phoning home, being on a mission. Whatever you are getting ready to get this downpour of abundance, I feel like the spirit wants you to set yourself up to be sound in a way because you have a mission and they're probably getting ready to fund the mission. New avenues, choices, 222 options and hope. So I'm getting like 2 cards that kind of give me hope. This sun energy that's here on the Gaia card, then starseed is kind of, yeah, it's giving me hope. This yellow energy is giving me hope. And 222 is the number 6 and the card is 21. It breaks down to the number 3. 3, 3, and 6. That's 6 and 6. That's 12. That's the opposite of 21. Something's been held up. It could have been you needing to see something different in how people were treating you or how you were treating them. How you were seeding and pouring into other people and not taking care of your own house, your own business. And that has to do with like your financial health, what you were paying attention to, and who you were pouring into. Give me 1 second to go. I don't want this to burn. We got plenty of time, y'all. There's still plenty of liquid in there. We baking the rice in the pan with the salmon, so it's got plenty of liquid. We could just smell it. It smells so good. Yes. So I hear the green deck. Let's see. Let's see what's been going on. Something definitely with your energy returning. We are picking up that. We do see a key. Actions. It's go time. It's time to get into alignment. Life force energy here and now. The burn. It's something look balanced. Justice. Shit is being balanced out. And it's something about that fire in that water because we talked about the fire energy starting even from Aries, like the zodiac, the beginning of that, the year, the zodiac year. And we skipped right past Taurus. I don't know why we skipped past Taurus, but we did. So maybe you just kind of charged through some shit. I don't know what's going on with that. You want to look at this card? This. Look, see, prudence. Didn't we? That's what literally what we said. Celebration time. It could be coming, but prudence. Maybe you went through a time where you were like celebrating and tossing it up or some shit, or the spirit just wants you to be prudent. Like, don't get into this energy and watch your spending. Heavy prudence. It's a choice. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within budget and start living within your means. Look, work hard in silence. Don't be telling everybody else shit because people will be around you wanting to toast it up and fucking be all up in your pockets. That's what I'm picking up. You done learned that shit. See, be cautious. Don't burn through it. Don't burn through it. Somebody is getting ready to get some coin. Somebody's getting money. But damn it, don't burn through it. Be prudent. And don't tell everybody what you're doing. Work hard in silence. You could have been working hard, like been in your silent era, like I'm not telling nobody shit. Like, I don't know. Then Three of Cups, so it's giving like toasting it up. It could either be a choice between that or this. So be cautious. Either way, yeah, I told you next level up, boss ass motherfucking energy. CEO vibes, boss up. They said level up. They put it, there's one of these cards out here that said level up for sure. For sure it did. Ah, here it is. I can't make it up. Here it go. You see that level up vibe? Up level vibes. Next step, evolution, expansion, change. Shit finna change for somebody. You may not believe me. You don't have to. I claim it. Shit. And let them do their thing, okay? And just let them do it then. Hell. Next level, boss Anna. We said that. It was giving Earth vibes. We said Capricorn energy is Virgo right now, but that's still Earth. That's still that manifestation. That's you, a manifester. A master manifester right there. You working that damn magic. You've been working hard in silence. You ain't got to tell everybody. Your spirit team might be celebrating you saying congratulations for doing exactly what we told you to do. Cut these people off that don't mean no good. Balancing yourself out, going into your own shadow self and doing your work and calling all your energy back. Okay, see, I did not look. We said cutting off some of them damn peoples. The people you spend the most time with shape who you are. Okay, you want to be. We don't want to be with, look. I know who I want to hang out with. I know what rooms I'm trying to get into, beloved. I'm just saying, we gonna talk about that. The people we want to, they do this. They ain't telling nobody their business. For what? Why? I don't need you to know. I don't need you to know. It ain't none of yours at all, yo. And look, then we say you are manifesting. Y'all see them cards? Manifester, trust, and life purpose. Not only, trust this shit for sure, okay? You are a manifester, a generating manifester, okay? Not only do you able to bring, pull in some shit, generate your power, some heat, and manifest some shit. Like, you could do that. The shit that comes to you is fuel for your chariot, your rocket. It feeds you. It fuels you. You can draw it in from your environment, from your situations, connections, all that. I'm just saying, it is what it is. It is what it is. And for somebody, you could probably really generate through the fucked up shit. You ever met a person, like, no matter what they go through, they can go through some tough shit and they always come out better because of it? Like, they can go through some fucked up shit, but they level up. Yeah, because you took all that shadow shit and you transmuted it into light. You are a fucking alchemist. You can manifest. You can generate and you can manifest. And whatever you are, I do feel like a trust. It could be like your spiritual trust fund or some shit, and now you have qualified to get your payments because you have shown yourself to be responsible, right? It's a choice. Either you could be prudent or you could burn through it. If you choose to be prudent with your shit, then you will gain access to your spiritual trust, beloved. And that is going to fuel your life purpose. They said that. It's not just for you to just be out here, lifestyles of the rich and famous. It might be a little bit, look, it's for your purpose. That's what they said. Work smart. Work in silence and work smart. It's not about working hard. It's about working smart. That's in the gut. Controlling the flow. Don't let it run through your hands, one. Because I'm getting that, don't let it run through your hands, no. Y'all know that play off of, don't let it go to your head, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Use caution when you making your decisions. Because you want it to continue to grow. Look, we just said when you wanted to continue to do what? What was the word they said? You wanted to grow. And they actually did that. They said that the spirit was getting ready to put something in somebody's hand. They did this hand gesture early in the read. So don't be out here on a motherfucking retail sprees. If the spirit say you can have some trinkets and shit, be cautious with it. Make sure you do something with this so that it could continue to grow, beloved. You may even start business, and something that you do could end up being in stores and retail or something like that. It could be a part of your purpose, yo. Yeah, see, somebody need a money manager. We said that's speaking to somebody. We actually said that, oh, Spirit, Most High God, ayo, it would be so beautiful. We are so appreciative. We would really appreciate that, to have a person we could speak to about money matters like this, like a money manager, a wealth manager, right? So what is the best way to go? How do we place, ourselves in position to build wealth? We do know that a lot of wealthy people, us wealthy, we're going to put ourselves right on in the boat, right? So we just going to, y'all just say it to yourself too, you know what I'm saying? Us wealthy people, they carry debt too, they do. They carry a certain level of debt. They always have a certain level of liabilities, and it's in some sort of relationship or a proportion to their assets. But what is that ratio mix? Most people would be like, you only supposed to carry a 30% balance. If you got credit cards, you shouldn't be spending more than 30% of your credit card balance, right? That's a good ratio mix. But what happens when your ass is in the bills, beloved? Yeah. Say it, us wealthy people. We are so wealthy. I mean, like, infinitely abundant. So, what? Look, a teacher. How many times? Ain't that like 3 times this teacher that came out? You need a teacher. You need somebody to teach you what wealthy people do. How they move with their money. I need to know that. I need to be skilled up. Get me set on a solid foundation. See the wand teach. Show me how to do this. Reveal on to me, Spirit. Because we appreciate the abundance you get ready to drop on us, and we are prepared to receive it. We are well prepared. Look at that. Didn't they say that? Alpha, Omega. Let these cards speak. Well, just let them speak then. Well, just let them speak. Just let them do their thing, okay? Just let them do their thing. They said they getting ready to drop something on you. And we prayed, let us be ready when they do. Okay? Look, investments. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We need them dividends to return. The Spirit say, I am investing in you. Okay? In your life purpose. Let's do this thing. Something special made and crafted, you know what I'm saying? Taking a risk on yourself, but let it be calculated. Spirit not just rolling the dice to the wind. They said no. You have shown yourself to be trusted. They want you to invest wisely, calculated risk. So whatever they give you, it returns to you with dividends. Can you imagine just getting, you just living off of dividend checks every month? You ain't even got to touch the initial investment because that is just growing and that money is making money. That's when you know you wealthy, when the money is making money. The expansion is expanding. The expansion is expanding. It's like, just, whew, you put in whatever that initial amount is, and then every quarter you getting this check that just takes care of the next quarter and the next quarter and the next quarter, and it just keeps going. Some people do it where, like, they reinvest their dividends. They don't even get no check. I feel like you could get a dividend check though that'll take care of the daily shit and it's gonna fund your life purpose, and you're gonna invest in something that's probably gonna make you even more coin, beloved. Yeah, see, that's the risk. That's you investing. Taking a calculated risk, it is necessary in order to advance, to level up. Have the courage to face the fear, the uncertainty. Don't focus on the outcome. The odds are better than you think. The odds are better than you think. Unexpected loss for somebody could have somebody level up. See? Celebration. To what? And they kind of explain that. Have you ever been around a person whose energy is in such a kind of way that they seem to go through some sort of loss? Like, what? Damn. You know what I'm saying? But before you know it, they on the uptick. They are leveling up because of the loss, beloved. It's something about transmuting the energy of loss that causes somebody to elevate. So, spiritual law, you want this? This. They want the book, Spiritual Awakening. Thank y'all so much. I pray, I'm glad that it's resonating. This. Look, universal law of emergent evolution. And y'all know evolution is already on the board. Universal law of emergent evolution. Something is emerging, something is evolving. Evolution, change, expansion, next steps, up level vibes. So definitely that level of energy, baby. Okay. During evolution, upon demand for life to prevail, there emerges new properties. So new properties. Okay. That could be real estate for somebody. New property, new energy, new combination, something that ain't never seen before. I'm just getting new is new, new property. We're going to put a pin in property. For example, the fifth finger, thumbs, fifth finger could be a pinky. I don't know which one was the fifth, but anywho, it says the fifth finger emerged out of the necessity for survival. See, something emerging out of your necessity for survival. If you go through an unexpected loss, you have to survive through that loss. It creates some sort of fire. Like you take the energy of the loss and you transmute it out of your need to survive, and you may create a way to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you end up better off because you went through a period of needing to survive. Some sort of evolution, something new came about. Right? From form, it says form transforms upon the insistence of consciousness. So, insistence of consciousness. So, form, anything that has taken shape will transform upon the insistence of consciousness. When the individual demands and commands the subconscious and subjective mind, the universal law is set into motion. And we said that, like, in the sense of when you commanded the universe, right? You commanded everything to be returned back onto you. All of your power from everywhere, every dimension, every person, every event, every timeline. You collapsed it all and called it all back into your present. Okay, the universe was set into motion. The creative process begins with the belief in the mind. And we said that. It was something about you believing and understanding and knowing, which sets polarity into motion. Evolution is the result of this polarity in physical form. All that shit coming into the physical. That's exactly what they said, beloved. So now the book is speaking. Alpha, Omega. Let these cards speak. Let the book speak, okay? Involution is the internal impression upon the mind and what informs universal law. Evolution is the outcome of the law in motion, which affects the elements in chemical reactions. So basically, when you changed on the inside, you changed on the outside. You changed on the inside spiritually, creatively, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of that. And then the physical changes start to take place. Physical environment, physical presence in your life, physical, even with your body. Like, what are you doing with the vessel? What are you doing as far as health and just every day working in silence, working hard, working smart? And now you see the last piece. The result of it is your windfall, the return of your energy made manifest, made tangible. That's exactly the way that it goes. If you understand manifestation, you understand your magic. It always begins within. We create from the inside out, right? It is never from the outside in. So when you start to manage yourself like the business, like the CEO, being cautious and planful with you, then everything you do will follow suit. Yeah, it says awaken the oracle. It indicates that you are ready for a metamorphosis, for this change. It is time, and that's why you are able to access your trust, because the spirit can see that you can be trusted. You're going to do the thing that is prudent. You're going to exercise caution. So when you take a risk, it's going to be calculated. You can invest. You can take a risk. You're not scared, because scared money don't make money. Right? People who put it away and save it and hoard it. And that's what we started with. Yeah, it's in the savings account, but that savings account is earning like 0.01%. Right? It's like a fucking penny. No. So if you earning 1 penny per dollar. That's not growing wealth. That's scared money. You holding it in a savings because you don't want anything to happen to it. But when you start looking at ways for it to grow and to expand, you are expanding your trust, your security in self, and your ability to make the right decisions, your knowledge base. And if you want to go further, then you need a teacher. You need somebody to help you, to show you how to do it. We were asking. Right now, we on Google, and we just, comparing different articles and seeing which one makes the most sense. Because, baby, we looking for that expansion. Look, we making dollars, okay? If you earning 0.01% a penny off of each dollar, how much you gotta have in the bank in a savings to make $1? Think about it. That ain't building wealth. That's not. So it's always a sense of risk. Anytime you step out and you bet on yourself, you taking a risk. But you should be a safe bet. If you can't trust yourself to bet on you, then you definitely got a thing going on with you. I mean, that's not boss energy. That's not be a boss. That's not next level. That's not that level up, that change, that next step, that evolution. Especially when you want to, get to where you going, and for somebody, your purpose requires for you to trust yourself, to have some sense of trust in you, to trust what's in you, to trust the spirit that's speaking to you, that's giving you the vision, that's telling you, like, you got that magic. I'm gonna need you to do the thing. This is divinely guided. Do you trust it? If you don't, then you don't trust self, beloved. You don't trust the source, eternal life force. Okay? It indicates that you are ready for a metamorphosis. It's time to demand what you desire by declaring it into your subconscious mind and impressing that upon universal law. By drawing this card, it indicates that you have been unclear in your conviction. Do you believe it or do you not? Prudent or cautious, or are you going to be spending it and toasting it up? No. It's a time and place for everything. It really is. Like, you need to balance. A lot of people want to, party like a rock star, and you may not even really got rock star bread. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We all done been there. I don't know where you been personally, but I know I done been there. I done had that motherfucking Kanye syndrome. Got a problem with spending before I get it. Motherfucking money burning a hole in your pocket. Can't even wait for the check to come in because you already know what you finna get fly, you finna go do this, you finna go do that. So you're saying not in this day. And for somebody, you done proved that. You done proved that. A lot of times people don't get what they want because it could cause detriment to them in their life. I was reading when I told you for some reason the lottery. I'm never the type of person be like predicting that you're gonna win the lottery. I'm just telling you the things that Spirit has been showing that's been coming across our feed, like little articles and shit. People who hit the lottery and go broke within a couple of years. This man that had fucked around and hit the lottery didn't even know it. It took him a whole year to freaking turn in the ticket, and he missed the deadline and missed like $5 million, beloved. He was so sick, but at the end of it, he was like, I'm kind of glad that I did miss it because I was too young and it would have been to my detriment. I was like, well, that's the way you're thinking about it. I mean, if you had to say anything about it, I guess that could be one of the things that you could say. But I damn sure don't want to miss a deadline on a lottery ticket. I would be fucking mad as hell. I should go check your tickets. Anywho, practice creating declarations practice creating declarations for the 4 areas of your life. And it's not 4. They're giving me 5. They say relationships and love, career and money, health and vitality, I guess creative and expression. So relationship and love, career and money, health and vitality, and creative expression. But I will say spirituality. So I definitely still feel 5, right? So practice creating a declaration, for your life. All 5 areas. It says this is the first step in directing these laws to get clear on who you must become to thrive and live a prosperous life. Who must you become? A person that can be trusted. If you cannot trust yourself, then you're not to be trusted. How can the universe trust you when you can't trust you? You so scared about what you would do, right? Or making the wrong decision, the wrong choice, that you may even be afraid of investing in you, taking the risk, the chance on you. Anything else in here they said? No. You want the deck. So we saw the law of emergent evolution. Put a pin in that. Yeah. The law of eternality, live like you're living. And the law of oneness. Don't try to make anything right or wrong. Everything is for a learning lesson. Even if you did something in the past and you had a loss, okay, we got something turning around the wrong way. The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity, so what do you think? And the law of karma, you are being called to a higher purpose. Somebody definitely has a higher purpose. So whatever the Spirit is dropping on you, it is not just for you. It is not so that you can go ball out. I feel like that'll be a part of it too. You're going to have fun. You're going to live like you living. But at the end of the day, it's really to fund the purpose, Ashe. What is it that you are supposed to be doing? The law of giving and receiving. See, give away a material belonging to someone you love. I don't know what you're going to give away. It could be something in charity. Hey, Miss Lydia, this is general, beloved. The active subscriber readings are on Thursday, generally 6 p.m., but my schedule changed, so it may end up being at 8. The law of secondary causation is coming through. Stop reacting and start being a person that you always desired to be. If you have always desired to be the wealthy person, wealthy woman, wealthy man, however, bro, sis, wealthy, wealth is wealthing, then be that person. Speak the language. Understand, what does the wealthy do? What does the wealthy do with money? Right? What do they do? How do they manage? It doesn't matter whether you feel like you got it yet or not, because if you know that you are infinitely abundant, then you already got it. You learning what they do, speaking their language and moving how money moves, then you making room for money to move. Peep the vibe. When you move how money moves, then you making room for money to move. People who make money like that, they not talking about they shit. They not broadcasting, and a lot of people don't even wear it. And if they are wearing it, you wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even clock it. Half the time, old money, you don't clock old money. You'll clock new money, but you don't clock old money. New money will be shining like a brand new penny. Shining, 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 shining. All of this winning. Old money, you ain't gonna clock that shit. You'll fuck around and walk right past it like a penny that's done grew fucking moss all over it. You'll walk right past it. People be saying that like, you don't supposed to pick up pennies. Shit, I do. I ain't walking past no coins. Why? Just leave them down there? Absolutely not. It found us for a reason. I welcome you. I'll give you a home, a place. So you can do what money do. The law of transmutation, energize the mental picture of your dreams. Not only one, are you a person that can transmute and transform energy, right? Energizing the mental picture of your dreams. What does the spirit show you in your mental? Your imagination, right? You know that you can do it. One, you can see through the illusion. And the law of tithing, expand your consciousness and all things will be added. That's the law of tithing. Not giving somebody else 10% of your shit and you'll never see none of it, right? You just don't, because you can't buy peace, beloved. Peace is priceless. So expand your consciousness and all things will be added. You would do better by buying a fucking money manager book or investment book, or, doing a session with a person that could teach you how to level up. Somebody didn't like that shit. That shit is something right here with the heart. Damn it. Feel like somebody took a slug to the chest. I heard that. The law of growth. See, growing. Didn't they show us that? I don't know we didn't put it back. Maybe we did. We could have. We showed it to y'all. No, the two little hands that was like this. Growth for your purpose. Anywho, if you was here, you synced it. Oh, that's not the right card. Where'd you go? Right here. My bad. The law of growth. See, be steadfast in your faith and stay the course. And we actually said up underneath this Neptune energy was that Leo energy. Right? So that's like that law of growth, staying steadfast. Spark of genius, ascension. So somebody is definitely going to have something, Uranus. Right? And that's leading, look, that Capricorn energy. Elevated status. So elevated fucking status. You doing something. You just got to stay. I know we had synced that card that said grow. We be putting them back so fast sometimes, y'all. See, and I'm seeing dissolving all discord and chaos. Coming to peace with something. And look, the law of compensation. Giving what you seek. The law of compensation. What did you give out? Seeking. You could have been given to people seeking something from them and never got it back, never got the return on your investment. But when you start reclaiming your power and all of your energy, the universe heard you. You made an involution. You changed within yourself, and now you see the evolution is coming out. The law of power, remembering the truth of who you are. Definitely put into the end to some shit. The black dress is giving grief, like you grieve something, but it helped you remember who you are. Focus your mind to create your deepest desire. The law of creation and the law of time. Give it time. Give it a couple seasons. For somebody, I'm not for sure how long your cycle has been, but your energy is returning. You called it, you claimed it, you stood steadfast, steady, and you understood how to operate on the law through changing from the inside out. Getting certain things away from you. Understanding the people that you spend time with. Those people shape who you are. Understanding how to work in silence. Understanding how to take a risk on yourself. Understanding how to trust yourself. Following your life purpose. And now you have unlocked your spiritual trust. Your abundance from your past life cycles and everywhere that you have expended energy giving to those things while you were seeking is being returned onto you. It is. The law of destiny. It's supporting your destiny. It is what it is. Right? It's written in the stars. What you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. Right? Sometimes we be seeking other shit. But when you understand to seek within yourself first, beloved, and let go of everything else, you finally get it. This one? You want this too? This. All right. It's upside down. What is that? We picked up the whole deck is not upside down. Just this one card is. And everything is connected. Creator power. Activation of your gifts. Hello? Hello? All is connected. Creator power. Right? Activation of your gifts. Of your what? Your gifts. Your magic. Neptune energy. They said that. It is what it is. Everything is connected. You can call your, look at all these webs and lines. I feel all your energy coming back from every fucking direction, go hit your ass, smack in the face on the forehead, and boop, right there in the present. What you gonna do with it? You've been calling all your power back. I recall my power. I recall my power. People don't understand them words. And when you believe it, and you are operating on the laws, the universe is gonna answer, beloved. So you got to be prepared to receive it. You're going to be shocked. Like, oh my God, it actually worked. Yeah, it did. It did. Look, it flowed right on in. It worked. Can you be trusted with it? Somebody might be a little nervous. Spirit might be giving you a heads up, like you doing the work to call this in. I'm gonna get you. You need to. I'm gonna get you ready to be prepared for it. I'm gonna get you ready to be prepared. Is what I heard. You ain't all the way there yet, but you getting there. It's one step at a time. You need a teacher. You need somebody to help you, and you need to understand that it's coming. Like to invest in a money manager before you even get the windfall is another affirmation to the universe that you know is coming. You moving in a way that prepares you to receive it. It's like making a room for it. How you gonna have the Most High pour out a blessing that you ain't got room to receive? They don't say that shit for nothing. We understand the vibe. If you want it, you gotta make room for it. Welcome it in. You know what? I've already made your bed. I got snacks on the pillows and set to the side this little refrigerator. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send notice ahead of time to ask you what is your favorite drinks so that I can have that in a little mini fridge ready. You know what I'm saying? Fluff the pillows, and you know it's gonna be nice and party for when you come in. Make room for it. Welcome it. Make it want to come into you. It wants to stay with you. Money wants to stay with me. Money loves to visit me. Money loves to live with me. Money always be with me. It loves me. Why? Because I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to prepare for it in advance. You ain't even got here yet. I got you already set up. You know how you getting ready to go visit somebody and they be like, girl, I got the bed already made. I already done changed the sheets and stuff. What is it that you said you like, that favorite thing? Okay, I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm going to get that. So we going to do this when you get here and all that. Like, it's a whole celebrate. I look at this shit. Fucking justice behind that. Celebrate it. Like, I can't wait for you to get here. I'm going to celebrate you. I'm celebrating you before you even get here. Justice. Somebody got some justice, a balance coming. And it's coming with what? Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think these cards don't be speaking? They really do. They really do. New money. But do you want to look like new money or do you want to look like old money? Do you want to move how new money move or do you want to move like how old money move? I'm hearing 50 Cent when he say something about being new money. They bougie, I'm hood. They can kiss my ass is giving that. They call me new money or young money or some shit. Look, and it could be coming from, again, somebody or something that didn't get paid out, some sort of loss, somebody was on fucking bullshit, and something could settle. I don't know. Somebody gonna be feeling the kind of way. When the dust settled, something was a loss. Something wasn't what it was supposed to be. But damn it, justice, it's a cause to celebrate because justice is coming and it's bringing in new money. That's what I heard. Somebody been rescued. Ain't that surviving type of energy? Your voice is coming through. You spoke and said something and the universe heard you. Yeah, now you're on the move. Money is on its way to you. You could be going somewhere else too. I don't know. But I feel like money is on its way. It's on its way. They want us to put that right there. This one. Ooh, see, this could be somebody's reading. This could literally be somebody's confirmation. Confirmation. You're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path, and we said it starts spiritually. You're being called to become a spiritual advisor, a healer, or anything in the occult. You could be listening to someone. You could be listening to us. We now or in the future. I don't know. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. Right? You could have asked your angels and your guide. You might need to ask them, like, hey, Gaia, even still, like, my shit is tied up. It's in a vault. What we need to do to unlock my shit. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's mindset for some reason could be in the past. It could have been a little bit unrealistic. You might have some things in your head that may not exactly be true in the way things go, which is why you need somebody to help teach you. Yeah, you don't want to be unfulfilled, right? You don't want to be worried about, this not coming through or that's not coming through. But even from this unfulfilled space, through losses and things that happened in the past, right? You may be, creating something new, a new sense of stability. And don't allow yourself to be like scared money because of things that happened in the past. Media is also coming through. So, I don't know. Maybe it's other people, you know what I'm saying? Whether it is some sort of medium that you can get financial classes from, a teacher. You could be doing something in media that's going to pay off. I don't know. You could be whipping something up. Whatever it is that, look, and then we say leadership and property. I can't make this shit up. One, boss, next level, leadership. Crowned. You could have sold your shit together and fucking be a self-made motherfucking leader, a self-made fucking boss. And they said something with new properties. And we said, they actually stopped us and then we was like, it could have something to do with real estate. And look, real estate and legal. So something could be coming through. You could be a purchaser of properties. You could be, doing some paperwork for somebody. It could be a situation that has something to do with properties. I don't know. But, okay, we'll see. Got something down to a science. You could be a flipper or selling houses. I don't know. Series 7-5 or whatever that shit is when real estate agents. I don't know. Damn it, you gonna do something, and whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna go from being unfulfilled to comfortable. You gonna love it. You can be making money in the comfort of your own damn home. What commute? That's what I heard. Shit, change. So something for somebody is getting ready to change. The season is getting ready to shift. And Spirit said, get ready. Prepare for it. Somebody about to grow up financially and you need to mature. Give up that childish shit. You might be getting new money, but you ain't got to act like it and you ain't got to move like it. No. You want old money? Understand how old money moves. Yeah, see, just this new money celebration, I'm telling y'all, somebody finna level all the way the fuck up. Right? Boss, be a boss. Where is that leadership? There it is. Somebody could be a leader in an industry. You could be leading. I don't know. That shit is giving boss. Whatever the hell you went through, you one of them people. You could change the past shit and turn it into some new shit. The old shit. Somebody put you in a fucked up situation where you gotta figure out and struggle to survive and figure shit out. Oh, your ass know how to come up off of that. I heard that, no doubt. You done came up, or you use it as a way to learn and alchemize that energy. And I even feel like you called back your power, and you have help not only from your spirit team, but I'm also hearing like galactic families. Like you are tapped in. Your magic, yeah, you know how to manifest. You are a generator. You are a manifester. It's just part of your capabilities, a part of your soul journeys. It's a part of your sacred knowledge. You are tapped into the Akashic records. The same way you learn how to access your magic is the same way you need to learn how to do this. I'm telling you, you got helpers in the realms, beloved. They helping you fix some shit, mend some shit, stay, persistent. They're working some shit out. Mechanic. Oh, it's being built. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but it's not lost. Mm-mm. And you have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. You may have to sacrifice some shit. All of the toasting up and the mindset of what you think it is to become rich and wealthy, you need to get rid of it. Because something is definitely on its way. Transporter. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly, right? So it's that teacher. You need somebody to teach you. Yeah, you need to ask for help. You need to ask for help and ask somebody to teach you. Okay, we're going to check the food one more time while we doing this, because I feel like it's getting there. Right on time, y'all. Right on time. Right on time. Right on time. It smells so good. We did some salmon and brown rice. We're going to make some broccoli, but the broccoli only take a few minutes. So we didn't want to put it in there and then it be overcooked and like all weird and shit. So it's one of these. Which one? This one. Akashic Records. See, Soul Journey, past lives, and sacred knowledge. I do feel like whatever's coming into you is going to fund your soul's journey and what it is that you are designed to do. And you have helpers that are helping you do it too. So make sure you are asking for your help. But I also feel like the number 3 is coming through. 42 is 6, and I see the number 3 is here. But it's something about either you and 2 other spirits that be with you. Of course, Alpha Omega be with you, but I feel something distinct, something different. I hear 2 non-bodied energies that are helping you, beloved. Galactic family is what I'm seeing. Yeah, reborn, rebirth is coming through. And we see the healer. So definitely healing. And they said healer mending your finances. The healer. You could also be a healer, like in general, like a part of your spiritual gifts. But it's something, yeah, look, soul fucking wealth. Soul wealth. Something is healing. You will, one, season of wealth coming back through. Reborn energy, you, a healer, transforming, alchemizing energies with the butterflies. You definitely went through a rebirth, so that's definitely consistent. And your soul's wealth is coming through. It's something about this life cycle, maybe you getting the lesson, understanding your magic, awakening, activated, and you have called things back, tapped into your Akashic records, and your soul's wealth is coming in. It's not just we made a little coin. This is your soul wealth. Do you understand? They don't. This or this. This. No. This. Okay. The adventurer. So somebody is going somewhere. I don't know if you're a traveler or what, but you're going somewhere. It's a part of your adventure, your soul's journey. I feel like it's something here. Prosperous prayer. See, look. Definitely speaking a prosperous prayer. The words that you say are a prayer. The light weaver. And we saw light weaver, light web or something like that in this deck. Yeah, prosperous overflow again, and you are in receiving mode. Receiving mode. Put that up close, they said. And prosperous overflow. And that's what we were getting, like the multi God pouring out a blessing that you don't have room to receive. But you put yourself in overflow energy. Light weaver. Again, a weaver of light. The light weaver. Yeah, I think we were just saying that we saw that in the other deck. Light web or light weaver, weaver of light. Yeah, wealth wounds. So definitely have been wounded in terms of wealth in the past, whether that was your spiritual wealth, emotional, mental, physical, and financial. Like however you experience these wounds, you've healed. You went through a whole evolution, a whole change. Yeah, now you are rooted, and you are in receiving mode, rooted and grounded. And we said rooted earlier, earth energy, Virgo energy. It's definitely giving reborn. I'm hearing born again, virgin. Not when it comes to adult activities in terms of that, but it's just giving reborn again, like that Virgo, the virgin energy. Mind the flow or mend the flow and the artisan. So you could be crafting something, right? Creativity and financial flow is coming through. Yeah. For somebody, you may have even gone through a period of celibacy. That is for somebody. It's something about being celibate and focusing and channeling your sacral energy into creativity, right? That sends you through some sort of evolution, evolving from the inside out. Yeah, the key holder. You definitely found a key to something. The alchemist. You found a key to your magic. The key holder and the alchemist. Can you see that? You found the key to your magic. This. Neptune. You found the key to your magic. So even through celibacy, somebody definitely went through something that allowed them to harness all of their creative energy. Right. Now that is a saving, a hoarding that does pay off dividends. The goddess energy, goddess awakening, and eons of excess. When I say you have eons upon eons of access wealth and you were able to access it now, the conduit, you can pull it through. You are a conduit for that energy to flow through. Yes, a storm of wealth manifested in the cosmos is coming into the physical realm. Absolutely. Yes, celibacy with the purpose. It is to harness your sacral energy in order to create, right? That is a big thing. And a lot of people miss out on those opportunities because they feel like they need to constantly expel or express or release their energy. They don't have a chance to harness it. Like if you your sacral energy is like a spiritual bank account. It is. And that shit, that's compounding interest. The law of relativity. You are divinely perfect. Live in your truth. You not being anything that if you were a person that had a hard time living in your truth, is because you did not trust yourself, and now you do. You walk in your authenticity. You are being exactly who you are. So now you qualify to command and bring in the things that belong to you, the true you, not the version of you that was seeking something from the outside, validation, connections, all those things. You connected to the thing that's true, which is you, your true you. Yeah, see, you was a thing with attaching to other people that had you losing power. The law of non-attachment is in reverse, and the law of power is in reverse. But when you learn how to detach, to let go, to release, you allow miracles. You found the key. You understood that all along you hold the key. It's not something somewhere out there. It's within you, and you could weave the light. You sow it. That is your creativity. Yeah. And you understand your power. You remember the truth of who you are. You probably it had to end the old you. Like the old you cannot survive with the new you. It just can't. The old you is the cost of becoming the new you. You had to sacrifice something in order to heal the wounds. And you had to sacrifice the old you that was seeking things outside of you. It doesn't matter what it is. The Most High God is not outside of you, it's inside of you. It's always inside. You can create heaven and hell within yourself. It's in you. If you look out at Gaia and you see a hellish place where it's nothing but earth is ghetto and this, that, and shit, and it's just scarcity and it's fucked up, that's the hell you will live in. But when you wake up every day with the understanding that I woke up in the garden and everything is here for my health and my wealth and my longevity, for my vitality, then you woke up in heaven. We are here to create heaven, right? And we create within ourselves. It's inside out. So when you get that shit and it click, baby, you got it. You see beyond the illusion. You see beyond the illusion. Look beyond the illusion to the one truth. Everything is whole. Everything is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Anything you need, you start looking within yourself first, within yourself first. You have the power within you. Revere the dark side of life. Understand that darkness showed you you. Again, the law of oneness. Everything is one. Everything is whole. Everything is complete. You don't need to judge anything. Dissolve all of the discordance and the chaos. Bring yourself to harmony. Anything else in here? Which one? This. Okay. Yeah, live like you living. I mean, the currency is currency. It's currency. Look, definitely a gift. But we see that beware on the bottom. Be cautious. Yeah, it's for your life purpose. Yo, it's something that you're supposed to do, that you're going to fund. And it's giving to the rest of creation other versions of you. That's your life purpose. So let's read that and see what it say. Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. So you ask for what you need. That's that prayer. Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out the vision. Ask for it. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you towards your divine calling. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. So somebody may have needed to release control, and allow the flow. Anything else in here? They say it now. This beware is here. And it's something about taking action. And we do see partnership and celebrate. So I don't know who you'll be partnering with. It could be making a partnership with a person that could teach you money tactics. How does money operate? How does money move? What does money do? You are the generator of currency. You generate currency. You generate electricity. Your body does it. It's a part of your makeup. So when I say it, I'm not lying to the universe. I'm always generating currency. Currency loves me. I create the conditions to optimize my ability to generate currency, to optimize it, to bring it into efficiency. I'm talking about self, but the universe recognizes that in every facet So think about how you speak to yourself. Beware in taking action. Yeah, you're supposed to be cautiously aware. Be informed. Calculated. Be prudent. Be prudent. Things are not exactly what they seem. Careful who you talk to regarding money matters or business matters. And don't make any type of financial commitments right now because you need to learn first and foremost, learn. That's the action. Asking help. I'm seeing silence. So it's definitely something about silence. And I don't know if somebody, I'm almost getting like a thinking. It's giving me like a Four of Cups kind of vibe. Like, don't miss this opportunity. Ask somebody. Ask the spirits to send you help, and help will arrive. They will give you something. You will see something. Either it's going to be something you drive past, something you see on a vehicle passing you, something that's going to come on your FYP. Is going to show up to tell you, to give you signs. Ask the spirit to give you signs. Show me signs. Send me, in the right direction so that I can get my answers and how to manage this wealth. Your spiritual wealth. First managing self, and then the wealth that's coming in. You called your power back. You're going to receive it. So how do you be a good steward, a good caretaker over it? Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. And do not procrastinate or wait. It says, or wait to take the next step. Go ahead and just do it. Whatever your question is, this is telling you to go for it. What the next step is to ask for help, to prepare yourself, You generally receive what you're prepared for. If you're prepared for it, you put yourself in a mental position and you are generating an emotion that says, I am ready for it. You prepare the place for it. It's going to come in and it's going to rest. It's going to sit. If you don't prepare a place for it, then it has no place to rest and to stay. And you are more likely than to squander it, to lose it, or it will just leave you because you're not prepared to receive it, to take care of it, or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the manifestation tactics people use when they want to manifest partnerships, right? If you want to be in partnership with a person, you don't sleep in a bed where their side of the bed is covered with all types of shit. Like, you only got a little bit of space like this in the bed for you, beloved, but you want to have a partner? No, you haven't made room. Some people go to the point of like cleaning out half of the closet space, like condensing what they have in there to make room for another person to put their clothes. Sometimes if they making dinner, they may make enough for another person. You know what I'm saying? They make enough to say that I'm making room for what I want. It's a way of using your mentality and your energy to magnetize the thing that you want to come into you. You are calling it in. Yeah, so if you are unclear, get clear. Get clear. You don't want to, something could be settling, because I do feel that. Something could be settling. But get clear on what you would do. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. You never know what's coming into you. Somebody need a money manager. Like, that's real. So what you invest in? Confirmation. What are you investing in? All right. Entertainment. Star energy. I don't know. I mean, even for us, like, we have been putting ourselves, for a long time, we did not, feel comfortable with, like, being seen. A lot of tarot readers or people who are on camera have an issue with being on camera. They start off with, like, showing their hands, and then, they may eventually evolve into, fake camera facing forward, and then maybe going from that to doing lives. It was a growth process, right? But now, that we are comfortable with that, it's like getting comfortable with doing lives and having a certain amount of people in the room. At first, it's like if anybody came in, then we'd be nervous, right? And will we be able to sustain the gift and, stay on track and focus, reading comments and then reading other people's energy? It's a growth and progression with self. Learning to trust your gift and what's inside of you. Yeah. Bountiful blessings. Somebody gonna have some bountiful blessings. Hey, Phoenix. The Phoenix Please check out the sister. Y'all, please and thank you. Intuitive Interactions, the Phoenix Priest. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot, beloved. The Sister Circle, I is Inspired Tarot, Miss Veronica Gray. And Clarity Empress Tarot, the Clarity Empress. Yo, the Sister Circle. We all, speaking to healing, right? That involution, having an internal change that comes out as your external change. You manifest from the inside out. It starts with the spirit, right? Your spiritual connection. When you start to seek within yourself, you understand your power. The spirit gives you the vision. You maintain that passion. You take the actions. You believe it. You think it. You talk it. And before you know it, you are walking in that season. It has manifested, and someone has manifested it. They've called back all of their energy from all timelines, all places, all people, all event, collapsing it into the present. And the spirit wants you to get ready. Concentration, big energy. See the drive and the power of your will. The law of power, your willpower. Pyramid of focus energy. It's what happens when you hit that number 9, when you focus your energy. You concentrate. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. And somebody is coming into you. You might not have believed it. You want something else? You want to look at this? This one? See, shadow web. Deceit, fear, ego traps, shadow work, and old patterns. You did the shadow work, right? You might have been too charitable in the past. A part of your shadow work could be like, okay, you got to quit giving to shit that don't serve you. Giving to people who don't have any reciprocity. Giving to people for the wrong reasons. Seeking outside of yourself for that which is always found within. It's like you got to start with home. It's like shit, be loyal to your soil first, beloved. And that ain't selfish. And it's not. And it's not. Hello? It is not selfish to be loyal to your soil. You got to sow into you. You do. You put your safety belt on, you put your oxygen mask on, and then you help other people. Saturn energy, Saturn return. What? What does that say? Age, reality, and discipline. Your focus, your concentration, your energy. Saturn return, that's a reverence for the dark shit. We come on with this thing. That's letting you know something. Look, sight, purify, cleansing, and releasing that old shit. Okay? And I know you need to eat. The babies do too, but shit, okay? And look, you done found your spiritual magic. Look at you. Astro traveling and shit. Outer body experiences for somebody. You might have actually left your body. Endings and regeneration with that Pluto energy. I don't know. Again, death and rebirth. Hey, Phoenix. You might have actually did that. Some people had an NDE. I told you that's a part of our testimony. Damn sure did leave the body. Okay, had that ending. Not the whole, you know what I'm trying to say? Endings and regeneration. Death and rebirth. Rising again like the phoenix. And we said that for somebody, you have the magic, the ability to take unexpected losses. People who go through some shit, it could look like it's over for you. Damn. How the fuck did you come up in the middle of a job loss? How the fuck is a whole market industry crashing and you elevating? You know what I'm saying? Like you could take the energy of this shit and transmute it into greatness. You put into a situation where it is life or death, where you got to survive, beloved, because they said that in the book, Emergent Evolution. You are put into a position where you got to survive. It looked like it could be the end. You gonna transmute that shit and be back better than ever. Shining. The sun and the moon. I don't know what the hell you do. You look powerful. Dark night of the soul energy. Your ass came out with Aquarius, the fucking water barrel. Like, you on some next level shit after going through the look, spiritual gold. I can't make it up. And we talking about releasing shadows and becoming whole again. Releasing the shadows, shadow release, and becoming whole again. You are cold piece. We see divine father of creation, and we see divine feminine awakening. Omega say you got that magic. Neptune, I say. You do. And somebody understand it. You know it. You know it. You know that part. And what's coming into you can fuck around and shock you. You're going to be like, it really fucking worked. Like trying out a new recipe. I'm telling you. You're going to be like, that shit really worked. It's really good. Yeah. Yeah, they told you that. They did. Black Moon, Lilith, and Libra, you deserve balance. Balance. Definitely balance. That's justice. That's justice. I don't know about Leos, beloved. That was last season. This is not a personal reading. Right? But take what resonate. You know what I'm saying? If it resonate, it don't matter what sign you is. You think you might be a sign, it might not even be your sign anyway, beloved. Mercury, communication and truth. What you say, you have the power to produce. You have the power to produce what you say, what you think. That passion, that drive, the creativity from the spirit, infinite potentiality, infinite possibilities. You take the right action, you can do it. You can do it. The law of divinity. You are the divine walking. Within you is the same source that created the universe. It created creation itself, and you just a pixel, a piece of it. So therefore, if that word that is you speaks, then it's going to manifest. So watch what you're saying. You are divinely perfect. Live in your truth. And stop reacting and start being the person you desire to be. Stop reacting to what you perceive to be your reality. You see it how you want to see it. You can see yourself waking up in hell every day, or you can see yourself waking up in heaven every day. I see myself waking up in the garden. Okay? We got these beautiful pictures on the wall that looks like a window, and looking through the window, it looks like we waking up by the ocean with flowers, a flower garden, an ocean view with flowers all around. And every day we wake up and we say we are so grateful for waking up in the garden. We can feel the sense of the waves, the air, hear the waves, You put yourself there mentally. Your mind doesn't know the difference. It creates reality. It does not Blessings, I'm going to use a part of her testimony. She had been getting turned down to receive something, a sort of repair, and fighting for something. And people had even started telling her to let it go. Like, you are exhausting yourself, you exhausted your options. And then there was this last option, an appeal process. And I remember giving that reading, and I was like, I kind of said, I'm feeling like either giving up or letting it go. But I said, no, you know what? Go ahead and do it. Enter in the appeal, because either way, at least you tried everything that you could do. And when I tell you, not only did she win her appeal, but the repairs that she needed to have done were just taking place. They were just completed. Just recently, I think as of this week or something like that, they were just completed. And yeah, it told her so many no's, but she never quit. She never quit. And now it is a reality. She's got it. It's done. Right? It is your willpower. It is your perseverance to persist, to continue. Right? You can get so many no's, but you only need that one right yes. That's it. You only need that one yes. You got to know that you got the yes. You have to move through the no's to get to the yes that was already given to you at the inception, at the beginning. You already have the yes. But they never said that there wasn't going to be no's around it or in front of it. Options. Like, it is a door. It is a door. Many opportunities are becoming available to you now, or being flooded by too many ideas. Don't get stuck in doubt. Don't get stuck in doubt. For somebody, when an offer presents itself, seize the moment. Be ready to seize the moment and create multiple streams of income, multiple doorways. Despite the setbacks, Just because you hit a setback doesn't mean that you cannot go forward. That you can't even use the setback like as a platform or a springboard. Right? I'm getting that. Using the setback as a springboard. Right? People get set back and then they sit down and be like, that was that. No. Use it as a springboard, as catapult, a catapult into the next thing. Yes, don't. Something is coming to an end. Perhaps it's time to ask yourself if you're getting paid what you're worth. Don't settle for a dead end job where you don't see opportunity for growth. Though your money might be stable, you're not making enough to keep you happy, or you may not be making enough to fuel the purpose. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna happen. Do it. Yeah, see, mistakes. People make mistakes. Shit happen. You get frustrated and then you get set like, oh, I'm scared to take another risk. The last time I invested in me, I fucked it up. Well, guess what? Did anybody else that's wealthy? Nobody that's wealthy got that shit on the first shot. They didn't. They didn't. If they told you that, they lied. They lied. They lied through all 32s. They lied to you. A past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do, unclear. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it and let it go, beloved. You learn. You learn that it's people that know shit. They can teach you shit. They can give you advice. And are you now willing to listen? Yes, yes, yes. Learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. You will live. You still live. You're living. You want the sound of this voice. Even when you're not bodied, you still living. So therefore you can talk to your not bodied people to have them help guide you in the right direction. Yeah, something could seem to be unrealistic. Some people could tell you some shit is unrealistic. Like some people would have kept telling Blessing, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. That's not realistic. Just give up on it. No, no, no. It just might be a different way of accomplishing it. Your expectation in the future or expectations in the future could be unrealistic and they may need revision. So talk to somebody. They may help you revise your plan. Perhaps your vision is big and may require a plan and need more careful thought. You could be setting yourself up for failure if you don't set realistic financial goals. How do you get there realistically? I told you, ask for help, angelic help. They're listening. They're with you. They're going to show you something. They're going to bring you some sort of sign. Your expectations in the future are unrealistic and you need revision. You need a plan. Careful thought. Virgo season, Earth season, I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is careful. They're methodical. They don't have to take a rush. They know how to take their time. I don't know what they was getting ready to say. Like, you don't have to take your time. Yes, you do. It's like knowing when to move and how to move. Damn. Queen of Cups energy spiritually. Look, death and transformation. You had to end over giving. Pouring your spirit out into shit into people that don't serve you. What up? Hallelujah. Thank you so much for tapping in. Knight of Wands, rushy energy. Moving from a very passionate state. You got to balance that shit out. Your spirit might feel something. It might be hot. Like you're like, okay, I got the passion. I got the impulse to go do some shit. But is that really what you need to do? See, it might lead you to conflict. Five of Wands. Competition. Conflicting interests. Caution. What's this? Yeah, Nine of Wands. Could have hit boundaries, brick walls, and knocking your head up against the wall. Look, now we see, we said we saw the Knight of Pentacles. So, High Priestess, right? They said Knight of Pentacles. It's definitely earth energy. See, and in this season, we do see something about thinking, but this is like quick thinking, quick communication. Once you know, maybe you take bold action, right? But in this cycle, I'm getting is like moving away from this, which could cause you a mistake and move into this, the Knight of Pentacles. That is more planful, more considerate, looking at their longevity, and they are loyal to their soil, beloved. Loyal to their soil. They understand what is the good investment. Hello, Temperance Angel asks for your help. Again, Death card, changing some shit. Hierophant, you need a teacher. Somebody that knows about how money moves and what does money do so that you can change and transform your fortune, beloved. Something could definitely be ending and you could be getting a new beginning. It's definitely shit changing, but this is Dharma. It could, Wheel of Fortune, whatever it is going to lead your ass to peace. Moving towards peace, Six of Swords, right into the CEO, boss ass, next level energy. Something being held up, Hangman. We do see worried, fear, up at night. Maybe you thinking a lot, trying to figure out what to do, because we started with that testimony for you. But here's the thing, scared money don't make money. If you are unsure and you are not settled that you can bet on you, how do you expect money to? If you ain't secure with you, how can your money be secure with you? Temperance Angel. Yo shit about the overflow. Didn't we see that windfall? They said the overflow was coming. They said that in the other deck too. Overflow energy. But if you not secure with you, you can't expect that from your money. Understand that. Realize that. Enlightenment. You are powering the chariot. At this point, it's your energy. Where you gonna take it? Are you on the highway to heaven or the highway to hell? Just saying. So be cautious about who you surround yourself with. And I also feel you got some spirits that be with you that want to celebrate your success. But you got a choice to make. Yeah, be careful who be with you. Because I'm definitely getting that. Move in silence. Work hard in silence. Work smart. And the people that you spend the most time with. Yeah. Queen of Wands is coming through. That could be confidence. Four of Pentacles. See, you need to hold your energy back. Queen of Wands lives in her truth. Or fire energy. Three of Swords. Yeah. It's something with people. You gotta know and be good enough. One, I do feel live in your truth, but it's a person that you probably used to toast it up with and people that you be around, and they could be a little suchy-muchy, and they could be looking like, keep up with the Joneses, because sometimes Queen of Wands, like, she want to be on that shit. She want to put that shit on, whatever the fuck, right? But no, right? You might need to control your flow. For your ass be like Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and before you know it, your ass is out of dough. Control your energy. Understand. Reserve your energy. Don't be hoarded, but understand where to place it. What you put out is what you get back. And yeah, see, Page of Pentacles. Look, you went from 4 Pentacles to 2 Pentacles down to 1 motherfucking Pentacle. Okay? Okay? You get down to 1 Pentacle, you realize that your ass is a safe bet. You should have been investing in you the whole goddamn time. Go from financial security, 4 coins, down to 2, trying to make something happen. And now you down to this 1 damn coin. You probably scared to put that bitch out there. I'm just saying. Scared money don't make money. You try to hoard this, be like, I'm watching it close. It can't get away from me. Can't get away from me. I'm telling you, arm it. And you back yourself. What's going to happen when you tossing it up and you spending it on people and with people and celebrating this shit, and then your money dwindle away? You go from a windfall or financial security down to two pentacles down to that one pentacle, and now here you are in a hermit by yourself. Who the fuck gonna pour into you? Who gonna help you? Nobody. Nobody. Not nan person. Hello, see, there you go. 10 pentacles. That's 10. That's 10. So soul wealth. Hermit to the 10 of pentacles is soul wealth. They said that. And you got to understand that you fuck around and your soul will come in and you still moving around with people who only want to be around you when you got money to spend, and your ass gets spent, you going to be by yourself, beloved. So now is the time to plan. Planning and preparation is what they said right now. Because something's finna come in. I feel balance, alpha, omega, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Look, relationship with your money. They said that. Alpha, omega. Let these cards speak. Gemini's relationship. This is definitely a close, intimate relationship, a balanced relationship with your what? With your fucking coin. King of Pentacles, beloved. With your money. Because something finna come in and it could definitely hit your ass suddenly. For somebody, you gonna fuck around and find yourself suddenly in love, but it's damn sure a thing like, I'm in love with you, I'm in love with my money. I don't know, look. Oh, you better guard your shit. You ain't gonna go through no fucked up ending. 10 of Swords. That shit'll change it for sure. You be out here trying to figure out how to survive and shit. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Series of Week Tarot Show. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get. You just don't. It's real testimonial. It's real testimonial. It's all about principle. Yeah, shit. Work that shit the fuck out. Teamwork and collaboration. You and your coin. And I feel like you and two spirits. They helping you fix and mend your financial situation. Repairing it from some sort of something, a calamity that happened in the past. And now that you learned the lessons, you done called all your power back, and it's about to slap your ass, is what I heard. Somebody about to get a fucking overflow. It's like when the waves come in and hit you so hard and knock you off your feet. You got to be prepared. You got to be settled. You got to be ready. That's what I heard. Yeah, ready. Steady. Steady. I love you like I love me, because that's my capacity. Growing and expanding on a daily. For somebody, house, real estate is significant, right? We do see a cycle closing or some sort of achievement, right? So, Page of Cups. I don't know why I'm hearing a recompense, like a spiritual gift or recompense or repayment or something. So, and it's definitely given emotional, and it was given needing to grow up emotionally, spiritually, not just spiritually, because your soul is, you know, as old as infinity, but it's given maturity. Right. Yeah. See, 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. You might be afraid to make a mistake. Right. It's a mindset. It's a mindset that's betraying you. It could be what somebody else did to you. King of Wands is here as well. And the Ace of Cups. That's new love. King of Cups. So I don't know if King of Wands is in love. If it's his leadership. Right. Spiritual leadership. Because we did see that leadership coming through in the money cards. So leadership, right? Passion, desire, your willpower, your fire, the ability to generate, to create, right? That could be your spiritual gift, right? You could, again, that alchemy. I'm seeing the alchemist. Your drive is definitely something, an opportunity that's being dropped on you that's going to cause your cup to overflow. And it's definitely giving me something with money. It could be a new focus. The way that you see it needs to change. Yeah, I do feel you being strengthened. Something very powerful is coming. And we did just say that we just left Leo season. Like today is August the 26th. So we just been out of Leo season for 5 days, beloved. We are in Earth energy, right? it is earth energy, and 3 pentacles and 1 pentacle is 4 pentacles. This is financial stability. It is financial stability, and it's given like your ability to expand it, to grow it. I mean, and I even see like it could be coming from some sort of loss that you went through, because the page in the 3 is 4, and the one that's coming from the dove above is 5. It could be coming from some sort of loss, and you could be calling it, right? You could have willed it back to you. So don't be worried, right? It's like change your mental energy by learning. The more that you know, so that you don't make the same mistakes, right? You could put your mind at ease where you can trust yourself by learning about the function of money. How does money move? How does money move? How does energy work? Currency work? How does money move? You'll be surprised like how just reading certain things that has an impact on self and how you govern yourself. Right? We always talk about blockages and stuff like that. Like, you can't get in the flow if you're blocked. Your water can't flow if things are blocked, right? If there's a break or a disconnection and an electrical current, then the current can't flow. It must be connected. So if you felt disconnected from yourself, from the source eternal life force, while you were seeking outside and not making the connection to within you, then your currency would not flow. There's a break in the connection. But once the circuit closes, the circle closes, and it can go full, like it can complete the cycle. People always talk all the time like my ends don't meet. I'm trying to make ends meet. Well, when you make ends meet, you close the circle. That's what happens when you make ends meet. I think we got a broken rubber band down here. See, these ends no longer meet. There's a break. But if I were to repair the break and connect it, then things could flow around the circle. It's given world card. It's given successful completion achievement. Right? So people say that all the time. I'm trying to get from point A to point B, or I'm trying to make my ends meet. Some people will even tell you ends are not supposed to meet. That's why they're ends. Well, then no. They're supposed to meet. Things are supposed to go full circle. We start in the spirit, we return back to the spirit. Full circle, beloved. I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that called all things to be. They created everything. You, me, all of it, right? Creation itself is the only begotten. We come from the same source. That's the law of divinity. That's the law of divinity. Within you is the same source that created the entire universe. It created everything. So if that's within you, then what would you be seeking outside of you? The advice right now is to learn, prepare yourself, and work in silence, because something is definitely coming into you. Yeah. Yep. So unfulfilled and legal. Something is getting ready to balance out. So the next now, y'all. We finna go eat our dinner. It's pretty late. It's pretty late. But I guess it's still right on time, Ashe. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you, Urbana. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and keeping the comments lit. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Rick James and his bitch. Thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. Hey, Brian Steven. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings. Thank you so much for sharing your progress with us. And we use that as a permission to talk about your testimony. So thank you for being here, beloved, and congratulations again. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for tapping in. Hey, Shelly. Thank you so much, beloved. Jamal Thomas. Thank you so much for being here, beloved. I appreciate you. The Sister Circle, the founder of the Sister Circle. Intuitive Interaction. She is the fave godmother with the T. Y'all check her out. If y'all like soul food, you would love it over there, beloved. It's not your fast food shit. It's that soul food. It's good for your spirit. The Phoenix Priestess, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much, sister, for popping in. I appreciate you. Betty Boop, hey, beloved. Ain't seen you in a minute. So glad that you are well. I hope you are in good spirits. Coach, thank you so much for tapping in. Celeste, thank you, beloved. I appreciate y'all. Just so much energy. SB7950, thank you so much. Paula Psychic, thank you so much. Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Lydia, thank you so much for coming through. I think we pretty much went through most. Shell, I think we got you. Shelly and Shell, that's another name. Thank you so much for y'all coming in. Oh, Casey, that's a new name. Thank you so much for being here. Giuseppe, thank you so much for coming back through. I appreciate you. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for just hanging out, for listening. Sunny Phase, thank you so much for coming through. Imana, Ebony, Earth to Wizzy, Aaron, thank y'all so much. Rogue Phoenix, Barbie, thank y'all for coming in. Just have to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. Y'all could be spending time with whoever, and y'all spent a whole freaking 2 hours over here with us listening to the message. I hope you got something out of it. It's principle. You are the creator embodied and embody a pixel, a piece of it, and you can create. And when you learn how to work your magic, don't be surprised when it worked, beloved. You called back all of your energy and it's coming, so get prepared, because guess what? It's coming. You need to be a steward, or otherwise you might end up in the same position, and I know that's not what you want, beloved. Because this time it's coming to support purpose. So what is it that you're supposed to do? What is the vision that they put in you? Because the wealth and the abundance that's coming is not simply for you. To the next now. Ashe. Love you.